Good day, all you beautiful people. Today I want to show you how to get some of these measurements that we're going to need for our hand. There's actually a really easy way to do this in FreeCAD, so just follow along. So first thing you need to do is create a new sketch. As always, go to Part Design and create a new body. Once you're done that, we need to go into a new desktop. And this is the Images desktop. Right there. So in this desktop, we only really have three features. We have the features to open an image in Image Viewer, which will basically give us this capability so that we can just look at it. It's not even attached to our sketch. The next feature right here is import as a plane. That's the one we want. So let's select that one. Again, select our picture, open, and it asks us which plane do we want to add it to. Let's just add it to the front plane. Really, no reason for it, just like the middle option. So as you can see, we now have an image plane added. But you know what? Most planes have a 0 thickness, right? So we'll have to switch to the front plane in order to see this. And there you go. There is our image. Now, our third option is probably the most useful option here, and it is to scale a model. And it does this by using two known points. So in our case, let's just zoom in here, and we know that this is 4.4 millimeters. So click on our scale button. We want a known distance, 4.4. Select the first point. So we're going to select right here. Now once I select the second point, let's select back here. Click OK. Now I'll go back to our part design. If we create a sketch on that front plane, switch between normal mode and construction mode. And I'll draw a construction line right there to the two edges. So check out what happens when I measure it. We'll just switch to our construction geometry just for references. And let's select our line length. Click here and check that out. It might be hard to read, but it's 4.4 millimeters. So based off of this, I can now get the rest of our dimensions. So I'm going to draw two more lines. One from the wrist to the middle of the elbow, and another one from our elbow to the center of our shoulder. That's a good one. And now two more measurements that I want to get. Our cuff radius here. And I want to get this elbow measurement from our interior to our exterior. And lastly, I want to get this measurement from up here to over here, which will be the radius of the shoulder. And you know what? Let's grab a couple more measurements. Let's grab this one here, kind of in the middle-ish. And let's grab one from here to here. If I want to display these, of course, I could just simply use these. So this one right here, which is kind of like our bone length. So the next one I want is the bone up here. So I'm just going to reselect the tool, grab it here. And that's our length, 4.38, 4.6. Okay, let's grab the length of our radius of the shoulder. You can remember you can just click on it and then click the tool. So that's 5.4. So let's grab two more measurements. Now the next ones I also want to get is these angles. And we can do that the same way. Let's just draw a line. I want to go from here to here. And I want to go from here to here. So I can get that by going here to here, which is our X dimension. And that will get us 80 degrees. And from here to here will get us 62 degrees. Now, as a designer, I'm lazy. I like to let the software do my work for me. That looks like math. I don't really want to do it. So I'm just going to grab my angle tool again, select this guy and select this guy. And look at that. Up here, we got 16.32 degrees. If you're ever adding a constraint in and you can't find it, check down here. It'll always be in the list. And if you haven't noticed yet, in brackets here, we see all our measurements. 16.3. This one is 62. 79. 4.13. It's always there. It's your quick little cheat. You could use this in a lot of different ways. We could have actually sketched using this guy. So let's say we create a new sketch. Let's go to the front plane. Okay. Select our polyline tool. Grab this guy. Go right about there, right about there, right about there. Let's go to here. Let's go to here. Right about there. Down. And of course, if we select the plane, we can hit spacebar to hide it. And there's our basic shape. So that's it for the tutorial, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. It really does help my channel. And I really appreciate that you guys are continuing to support me. And like always, stay smart, stay safe.